Hi guys, Danica Ferrante here from mybeautyscraps.com. Today we're making card number 5 in my Sealed with Love card class for January 2017. It's card design number 5, but we're making 20 note cards in class this month. So you're making 4 each of all 5 designs, and this is the one we're making today. If you're interested in joining me in class this month, you have until the 17th to sign up, and you can do that by contacting me using the link down below. I do have a separate video all about class, which I will also link to down below and at the end of this video. But basically, you get to choose if you would like to get the class kit with the stamp set, or you can get the class kit with the bundle option. So you save 10% off the stamp set and the matching framelits dies. And with the bundle option of class, you also get to choose a free Sale-A-Bration item because Sale-A-Bration has begun. If you've watched my other class videos, you saw how we're using the Sale-A-Bration stamp set Delicate Details to step up our card design. And today I think I'm going to show you how to create this card, and then we're going to step it up using the same Sealed with Love stamp set, because there's 27 stamps in this stamp set and there are so many possibilities of things to do with this stamp set too. So let's get started, and I'll show you how to create this card, and at the end of the video I'll show you how to step it up. So when you join me in class, you get everything you need to create these 20 note cards with the exception of inks and adhesive. So you're going to want to have a real red ink pad, and the adhesives I'm using on this card are my Tombow Mono multi-liquid glue. I'm also using my mini glue dots, and I'm using my snail tape runner. So those are the materials you're going to want to have on hand. But you will get a pack of 20 Whisper White note cards, and you'll also get little packages like this with all of the pre-cut papers and die cuts and embellishments to create all the cards. So when you get started, you're just going to want to separate out that package so you have everything for each card. So I'm just taking one of each element here, putting the others to the side. In the first card class video, I showed you how to create these easily in an assembly line fashion, but just to keep these videos a little bit shorter, I'm just going to show you one card. Putting one card together in this video. So I've got my Whisper White note card here, and this one I'm actually going to start by putting my patterned paper down. I just love the patterns in this coordinating paper pack. I think these little postage notes are adorable, but as you just saw, it is double-sided, so you can choose which side you like best too once your kit comes in the mail. So I'm just going to center that on the red square and then adhere the red square right to the note card. And that's going to help us have an idea of where we're going to do our stamping. So I just put that up toward the top of the note card so I have an even border of white on the top 3 sides. And looking at the example here, you can see that I just stamped Sending Love right down in the bottom right hand corner. So let's do that. There are lots of great sentiments in the stamp set though, so you can really choose whichever you like. I just wanted to create these cards to give you guys a creative jumping off point. Just gonna stamp Sending Love right down there. And then you can see we're using that envelope again, and this is another one of the little note dies that you can put in there. And there's a stamp that coordinates with the scalloped top of that too, and that's this little row of heart stamps. So let's do that stamping. And the photopolymer makes it really easy to see through and line up with those scallops. give you a closer look at that. How cute is that? I just love those little hearts. These little notes are absolutely adorable. Once I saw the coordinating framelit set that cut out those tiny notes and envelopes, I was like, I have to have it. So I'm just going to put that aside while we put together our envelope. If you watched my other card class video, you saw how to put this together. That framelit die not only cuts out the envelope shape, but it scores it for you too. So you really just fold right on the lines. It's super easy. And I find it easiest to just seal it all up with a glue dot in the middle. You could do a liquid glue too, but this way you don't have to wait for anything to dry. So you can see I just put that glue dot right over both sides of the envelope, and then I'm just going to close that flap right up into it. If you have a little glue poking out, I've got a little bit poking out there. It's not a big deal because we're going to be covering it up with that adorable little heart wood embellishment. I think that one's called the Sending Love embellishment pack. So you can buy that separately, but you do get all the pieces you need included in card class too. But if you love these as much as I do and want extras, you can get that as an add-on to your kit this month, or it's just available in my online store too. So I'm just going to put some liquid glue on the back. Drop it right down where that envelope is sealed. And you would want to put that aside to dry, but for the sake of time, I'll just show you how the little note slides right in there. You could write a message on there or stamp a message, or just leave it blank as a cute embellishment. You could also adhere this little envelope with glue dots or even with your snail, but because the glue's still wet on that heart, I'm going to use a little liquid glue right now. Oops. And in my example, I put it a little bit to the side, but you could do it straight on too. I just liked how it looked tilted a little bit to the side. And that's how easy it is to put together this card. Like I said, there are so many stamp images in this stamp set. There's 27 different stamps included. So there's lots of stamps you can use here to create backgrounds on these note cards, or borders, which is what I think I want to do today. You know, I did not, what I usually do is I do an example ahead of time to make sure it turns out okay, but I didn't do anything today. I thought we would just play around. So looking at it, I'm thinking we could add, there's some really cute little like postage stamp images. We could add one of those next to the Sending Love. Or maybe we could do some hearts. There's a couple different row of heart options. And then there's some bigger hearts. All right, let me put my thinking cap on. I'm thinking I like the patterns. Oh, of course the stamps aren't in there. Here they are. I've got a mess on my desk today, you guys. So if we use that, I think that'll be cute. All right, let's go for it. So I'm just going to mount this one onto a clear block and open up my Real Red ink again. Let's ink that up and stamp it right next to Sending Love. That's really cute. one more. That's adorable. So you guys can play around. There's so many stamps in this stamp set. So once you get your kit, you can just use these ideas as a place to start, and then play around with your stamps. I really like how that little border looks leading up to the sentiment. You could stamp hearts all over the background, play around, have fun, do whatever you want. But these are really cute. I hope you're enjoying the cards we're making in class this month, and that you will consider joining in on the fun. If you'd like to join class, again, you have until the 17th, and you can contact me in the link down below, just letting me know if you want to choose the stamp set only option, or if you want to choose the bundle option and get the framelit dies too. And then you can choose a free Sale-A-Bration item. So let me know which Sale-A-Bration item you would like. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed these cards, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.